Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here, we got an oval window. From what I know about this car, it's at a body shop, and now it's here. It's here for electrical. I know more, but I'm not going to get into it. Anywho, the engine works from what I understand, but nothing else does. Wipers, headlights, blinkers, so on and so forth. I did a quick walk around on the car, and well, there's stuff disconnected. So we get to do my favorite thing ever, electrical. Also electrical after somebody else, so that's fun. With that said, I don't know how this video is going to come out. I'm recovering from, I don't know what the hell I had, the Helsinki virus or something like that. So I'm a little bit groggy and a little tired. It's been, you know, and well, I got to do stuff. At least I'm not bench pressing an engine, but I am squatting a lot. Fortunately, I really can't put it on the lift to do anything useful. This is going to be fun. But anywho's, we're going to start under the hood. And I'll show you what we got going on. Alright guys, like I said, this came from a body shop, and I already had to connect the hood proper upper holder on her, because that wasn't working. Now you can't see anything, but I don't know. I know, like I said, I know some things about what's going on with this car, but a lot of it is gray area at best of assembled. Gas tank's not installed. Well, I mean, it's floating. None of the gaps are right. Like, and I'm not really, well, I'm picking the car apart. I'm sorry. If you pay money, I'd like you to get your money's worth. Bumper, I don't know if you can see down there. Oop, what'd I do? Bumper is hardly installed. None of the wiring's connected. It's, not how I would go about delivering a car, but then again, I don't know the full extent of what's going on with this thing. But with that said, I'm gonna start doing some fun electrical under here. Start with the simplest thing. Hopefully get headlights. I think most of the stuff's connected. It's just under here that's just randomly thrown together. No fuses. I got fuses, obviously, we'll put them in, but let's start powering this thing up. The key switch does work. It does rotate the engine. The battery's dead. Apparently it was a brand new battery when this car got dropped off. That clear does not look good. Yeah, it's on my life support down there. So, I don't know. I just don't know. We got any wires going up to that wiper motor? The car has been 12 volt converted, but we got no wires on that motor. It should be wiper motor. I'm gonna probably have to cheat well, you can't see me. I'm gonna have to cheat the wiper motor. I got an inverter, but what do we got? Phillips and flatheads. All right, first thing I noticed, this wire's terminal 30. Make sure that's tight. It's tight enough. Terminal 30 is this, which powers the lighting circuit, and well, it's connected. So let me strip that wire back and connect it. Something else is supposed to share 30. This wire's not supposed to go there. I'll be right back. Oh. This wire, no, do not fall on my head. Like I said, this wire will go to 30. I'm not a fan of working around shiny sheet metal. I just have to say that. There we go. Get a little more stick out. I think I have that switch engaged. I did. All right. So this log. Got 3 wires on that one. Oh, crap. Yeah, that checks out. And that green and black one goes into here. That's the yellow and black, green and black. I don't think that's going to horn. I see under the fender. I like to see colors. What do we got going in here? Green and black is the turn signal. All right, so that wire's not where that wire's supposed to be. This green and black that's going through there is wrong. That is, let's what, right hand turn signal. They have wired into this. All right, I'm back. Those are ignitions. All right, one of these goes to brakes, and one of these goes to flashers. I'm not sure what the hell that one does. Well, it goes in, but it doesn't come out. Unless that's it. So we'll say that's flashers, so that's correct. I'm hoping that one is brakes. Oh. I have a fuse under here. Let's see if See if I can get brake lights. Oh, come on. Good enough wedged. Let's see if this circuit's working. I have no idea. Is that supposed to be key on? Let's turn the key on. Alright, it's key on. We at least got brake lights. I can't tell. I also don't know if they're connected. And I can't see under there. Oh boy. All right. Tail lights. Yeah, you can't see me now. All right, better or worse, whatever. Tail lights working, connectors were just loose back there. All right, this one, try to get headlights. This wire should go, and I'm hoping the dimmer switch is connected. This should go to that 56 terminal, which is the bottom. And this should go to that dimmer switch and give me headlights. I'm hoping. I lost my screwdriver. This should give me headlights. Tighten that. All right. Got 2 fuses here. Well, let me turn them on, probe, make sure I have power coming to this white wire, and see what we got going on. No power coming out. That's the high beam. All right. If I switch the kick, it should do something. Hopefully. Still nothing. Now nothing. All right, what is going on? We're sending power. Oh, we have power there. I had a bad thing. Turn off the lights. I had a bad connection, it looks like. All right, let's see what we got. Nothing. Power's going in. Power's in the fuses. Power's coming out. No headlights. All right. There we go. All right, the grounds are connected. Let me ground these things, but yeah, you can see. Gotta connect the grounds. 1 second. All right. Whew. Grounded the headlights. Clean up these terminals. Let's put these things back in. All right, fuse is in. Let's see what happens. Come on, headlights. Yes. No. Why? No power on that lug. Well, how does that work? That lug's directly connected. There's power. What? What if I pull this one out? Nope. What is going on? No power. Both headlights are doing things. All right, let me use you guys. Do they cycle? I-beam, low beam. I-beam, low beam. They cycle. All right. Whoa. All right, headlights are working, taillights are working. Running lights, let's figure this thing out. Man, I am getting tuckered. Yeah, all right, running lights. If you didn't notice, or if you didn't know why I keep cutting out wiring diagram. But the leg was attaching me, or attacking me. So right now, say running lights. This is for a 60. This is for a 57. All the wiring's pretty much the same. I like the 60, it seems a little more simpler. So, green and white are gonna go to this junction block. And give me my running lights. Right. Because turn signals would be where the hell are my turn signals? Those are hazards. Oh, duh, turn signals are there. What am I looking at here? Go back to you. Because the separate bulbs in there. Colors are the same, white and green. The block's pretty much the same. Everything's pretty much the same. It's just Well, I keep flipping back and forth. The 60 is a little easier for me to read. Let's see. So we'll go to that junction block. And the green will go to the other junction block. All right, let's see if we can get some running lights or, well, no, not running lights. Running lights would be F on its own circuit. And I'd go to 57. See if we got a running light circuit in this thing. I'm not counting on it, just on the amount of wires that are cut down here. Yellow and black, green and black, white and black, and that's brown, and a tan with gray, or a gray with this one should be running light. Should be. And that's not doing nothing. Because I should have power to this terminal, right? Yeah. All right, guys, give me a minute to sort this thing out. This is our junction block. The problem is, I don't know if you can even see, the thing I'm fighting right now, like most of this stuff, is every wire is basically black. So that's red, that's something, that's purple, that's green, I don't know. And we got two going into this junction, two going into this junction, one going into there. So I gotta figure this out because the colors are right, really. Red, yellow, should be whatever, purple, green, so on and so forth, going to these blocks. I really don't care what, all I care about is what colors are gonna go to what. I just gotta figure out what colors are coming in to what colors have to go out. But yeah, none of them should be buddy-buddied. Vehicle right, vehicle left. Front, what's that, front? Yeah, let me figure this thing out, see if I can get them working. Also, I want to shoot power to the front, just isolated, and see if I could just make the lights do light stuff because they weren't before. All right, guys, trying to figure out why I can't get a turn light or a signal. That's power in. Should be direct. Grounded. Have lighting. Nothing. The fender's not freaking grounded. So I gotta scrape bolts, get the fender to ground so I can send power. Well, not send power, but recirculate power to get the light to work. What a pain in the butt. Yeah, without a ground, well, obviously you can't get the old electrons to flow. So there we go. And the only reason the headlights are working is because they have an independent ground to them. But when I get it ground, I'll be back, and it's going to be the same thing on same way on this side. So I'll probably make jumper wire off the fender bolt. I don't know, clean up the fender bolts, scrape some stuff. I jacked the car up so I can at least get in there. But yeah, oh, what a pain in the butt. I'll be back. All right, guys, having fun with grounds. Fenders are grounded. Main power wire. Gonna light on that side. And then, what is it? Black and white one. Light on this side. Also the binnacle light. Running light. And then, what the hell, I don't know what the other running light color is. That, look at that. That's one. That should be brakes. Well, somehow I am missing a wire, unless it's not connected. I'm assuming this might be horn. Yeah, that's for the horn. So what's the color for the other side? It's probably that, which is painted. Yellow, white, brown, and is that gray? Yellow, white, brown, and gray. Gray. Why do I not have that one if they're teed together? We'll have to figure that out. All right, so now let me try to figure out all these wires on this junction block. And it really should be as simple as connect wire to wire, or the correct wire to the correct color to color. That at least should be standard. Yellow and black here. Does that do anything back here? No. Yellow and black and a red, was it red? Red and black, and I have a yellow and black. Where are those supposed to go? Red and black and yellow and black. Red and black. yellow and black. My brain's not braining. All right, guys, it's the next day. I don't know where I left off. Again, best YouTuber ever if you know this. It is cold in here. Yeah, just kicked on the heat, just walked in. I don't know when my camera went dead to what I was talking about under here, but everything's wired to a certain extent. Wipers still need to get done. I need the 12 to 6 doobly-doo. That should be hopefully showing up. My friend's going to be dropping my spare off today, hopefully. But headlights are working as of last night. The blinkers are working. Brake lights, turn signals, all that stuff's working. Only thing I have left is having to button up the interior because I had to tear apart the switch. But the other thing I was fighting is this battery that's in the car keeps erroring out. Which is not fun. Go here. Ah, stay. Wake up. But yeah, 0% charge, 11 volts. This thing has a dead cell. And it's been on the 2 amp charge cycle, so yeah, it's gonna need a battery. We'll kick it on. It lasts for a good amount of time, at least. But all right, buttoning up the inside. I had to tear apart the switch in here to get the contacts to contact. Throw that in there. And yeah, I was trying to avoid, and I did, or I am, avoid trying to buy a $150 switch if I can get this one working. Go on your legs. Thank you. But yeah. Ugh. Yeah, had to tear apart the switch, but it is working. Light comes on, it's blinking. I don't know if you can see, but the indicator's indicating. Same thing with the other way. We're transcommunicating power. Now I just got to put this thing back together. The problem, it's not really a problem. One issue with the switch is the actual sucky downy ring to hold it to this column's missing. So that's not like the greatest thing. If you guys could hear, I still feel like poop. I brought a screwdriver with me. I think I need an even smaller one. I do. Let me grab my tiny screwdriver. Hold the door, please, or don't. Ooh, clearance. Yeah, I just got to put the switch back together. And then that foam I tossed in here, gonna hopefully be able to wrap it around this column enough to wedge it. So it doesn't move. Because again, I'm trying to avoid buying a $50 or $150, so what, probably like $160, $170 after shipping. Switch if this one's working. And I know I could just buy a new one. But here's the thing. This one works. And if the owner wants to replace it, it's 6 wires. He could either do it or he could bring it back and I can replace it. I had this conversation with him last night. And nutshell version is, if I can save it, I can save it. But yeah, once this clamp gets clamped, it doesn't have any retention left, so it just spins wherever the hell it wants to spin. Horn still doesn't work. Main reason, I don't have a horn. I'm going to take this foam. And hopefully gingerly and gently get this in here. This stalk is bent too. Big problem is it does have the cancellator. Hey, that screw's loose. Nice. It does have the cancel thing on the steering wheel, so kind of limits my foaming. A bit. It should clearance where it needs to clearance if it is in the way. And I might just set it just a little further down so that the cancellator ring doesn't cancellator. Is it right? No. But will it work? Maybe. Yeah, having this stalk bent, it's hitting this wheel pretty much. So we might have to have a gap. Let me get these screws in and see if I can slide it up some. So that's all taken care of. And the wheel turns. So that's good. Maybe make the bottom a little bit tighter. That's as firm as I can get it. But with that said, it's working. I don't know. I don't want to go too crazy on it. Kill that light. Ooh, actually, give me this light. Both indicator lights come on. Blink, blink. Blink, blink. This way, oh, you can't see. Blink, blink, and then seeing how we're running. We're on. What happened to the tail light? What happened to the front light? They were working yesterday. Oh, am I just an idiot? All right, I think I'm just an idiot. Blinks. Blinks. We'll do a light check. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I had it up instead of down. Up. Should be blinking. Yes. All right. When you indicate and look at the right direction, that's working. It works a lot better. All right. Running lights. They're on. Rear should be on. Take my word if they are, if they're not. They are. We got running lights. Headlights. Headlights work. All off. Other thing, brake lights. Now, the brake lights are just kind of rigged right now. I put in new sockets, or the wrong new sockets. Brake lights. And then running lights and brake lights. Blinker and brake light. Blinker and brake light. Turn that key off. Oh, turn off the lights. So yeah, this was, lack of better terms, fun. Most of the wiring issue on this thing was due to grounds. The reason this running light didn't work was they never connected it in this socket. So this light, driver's side light, feeds passenger side light. It was in there, it just was a dead leg. So spliced that in together. Headlights, obviously. It was missing the grounds. Put the grounds in, they started working. Binnacle lights, or the little blinker lights, no ground to the fender. Same reason the running light didn't work, no ground to the fender. Reason the headlights work is they have an independent ground, hence why when I connected them, they came on. What else? I had to throw in another, oh, it is getting warm in here. Hold, please. All right, a few things I'm probably gonna change on this car. I'm gonna discuss with the owner, but this fuse block that's here, that does the headlights, it's janky. I'm probably gonna end up using, the inline fuses. So basically splice the wires together to run the lights. Normal bleed fuse, because like I said, I think this is going to give him problems going down the road. I had to, lack of better terms, F with it way too much to get power to do power things. And don't get me wrong, it could last. Other thing is, this guy right here, that's going to be for the wipers. Talked to him last night, and he said he wasn't concerned if they work or not, but I'm going to wire them. I have all the wiring here for it. So, might as well wire it, but like I said, I need the inverter. This is going to be a spare leg. It's literally not connected to anything anymore. And the reason being is this terminal is supposed to run the taillights as well. These two are jumped together, but there is no jumper block between these. So this wire, oh, you can't see, this wire is supposed to feed both these circuits. There's no jumper between them, so it won't send power to that lug. So if you want to put a radio in, you have a circuit, a dead circuit you can put in. This is wipers, and this is your everything else. But yeah, turn signal switches, they're all done. I gotta zip tie this to something just so it stays out of the way. It's a cheap relay, it works. But yeah, pretty much diagnosis, all you need with wiring. Decent diagram. And this car is wired to a 60. It's a 57, but it's wired to a 60. All the colors align, they map. You can go through everything. Like I said, this is that circuit, that bridge, if you can see it. That bridge right there, power in, feeds the taillights. Well, because I don't have that bridge, I'm just running the single fuse on it. Everything else is fed off. Wiper circuit would be this one. So it's powering the horn and something else down there. Where's wipers? So wiper feed. Oh, wiper feeds the middle. We're gonna run it on this one. So changing some stuff up a little bit, but I mean, not a big deal. But like I said, everything is working, is functional and fused. All the gauge lights work, the high beam indicator was working, or it does work. High beams work. I didn't flick them, but I did use them. Ignition side's good, as far as I know. The car runs, or should run. But yeah, wiring was a little simpler than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, it's mainly chasing grounds and people, whatever shop. Also, the owner said he was talking to shop. They're going to take it back and remedy all the issues, which is good by them. But yeah, like I said, taillights. I have the new junction blocks. These things. These guys, these are just tore up to where they're not making contact anymore. I expedited some. They're on order. They'll be here, and also the new brackets that hold the taillights on. Because if you didn't know, they have a little spring tab that grounds out to these things, and well, that spring tab on the passenger side's not looking too happy, and driver's side, I figured replace them in pairs. Right now, it's just a socket. You can see I have wiring hanging out probably, just to make sure that the power and the runs were going to work the way it needed to work. The engine, where'd my light go? Like I said, the engine itself should be good. That's going to be the next thing we're going to tackle. The engine itself, it's a 1500 single port. God, give me the other light. Oh, and there's no license plate light in the nose. But yeah, turn. 1500 single port. It looks like it's seen better days. I don't know what you're looking at. It looks like it's seen better days. It's a 12-volt car, obviously now. Voltage regulators, hopefully doing voltage regulator things. The carburetor was sticking. It seems like it decided not to, but it also, I think, is the throttle linkage. That cable does not seem happy. It's pretty bent over. We'll find out. This whole time I did have the ignition disconnected, so I'm not like chooching power to the points. I am going to throw in I am probably going to throw in an electronic distributor. This thing, he does want me to go through it and make sure that the engine is good, because other than like lot driving, it hasn't done anything. So we'll go through it, make sure it charges, make sure all this stuff works. But yeah, as of right now, the electrical part of this thing, until we find more stuff, is done. But yeah, I don't know how this episode came out. I'm gonna close it out. It is a super cool car. It's like I said, it's a 57. These wheels are amazing. The whole vibe of this car is French kiss, chef's kiss, French chef's kiss, if you will. The whole vibe of this car is good. I gotta put hold downs on here. I got odds and ends I gotta button up. I gotta go through the car and make sure it has stuff, because the reserve beep boop turning thing. It's not connected. The reserve is on there, which is good, but the actual 14.9, we're overchooching. I got to find the reserve handle, a whole bunch of other stuff. Metrics, washers. But yeah, we'll go through this in the next episode. Block off plate. Radio block off plate, he was asking about that. I didn't see it, but it's in here, so that's good. But yeah, I got to go through all this stuff and see what's good, what's bad. What's that? Antenna, it looks like. Yeah. What's that? Lever. But yeah. Oh, are those gas tank straps? Nope, they are not. I don't know what the hell those are. Yeah. Like I said, we still got some stuff to do on this car. Main thing was getting the wiring done right now. These door hinges scare me because they're sprung. They don't shut that nice, and usually you put too much tension on there. And it's not because they have too much paint in there, because they don't. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna set you guys up on your, make you guys grow a bit, and then we'll close this episode out. Like I said, if you want to learn like really more in depth on how to wire these things, I have a Gia video, yellow Gia video of going through the entire electrical. A lot easier to walk through and sit into the car. This was kind of straightforward, and I'm still, like I said, under the weather. But like I said, it worked well, and we still got some other cleaning up to do. I still have some other stuff to do to button this thing up. Whew. Brain is not braining, but let me get you on your big boy legs and close this one out. All right, guys, gonna close out the episode on this 57. We still have some mechanical work and button-up work to do on it. I know, probably a lackluster, video or episode, but I want to get something out to you guys, and also show you that I'm not dead if I skip a week. So, with that said, all the electrical minus the wiper motors are working. We'll tackle that, or I'll tackle that off camera. It's not a big deal. Pull up your wiring diagram, run wires where you need to run wires, sort it out from there, I guess is what I'm getting at. Mechanical side, gonna make sure the brakes work, the engine's tuned in, probably throw an electronic ignition. Not real sure if I'm gonna take this out on a test drive. Two reasons. One, it's super shiny. Two, I didn't put it together, so I don't want it to fall apart. Three, there's no tag on it. And four, there's, and probably first reason, a ton of salt on the road. Don't wanna get salt on it. I am gonna have to make sure that everything works though, but that's literally going down to, out of the shop, turning around and back into the shop so I can get onto the lift because the car is pointing the wrong direction. But with that said, everything works. It's probably a short video. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. But with that said, if you like this episode, whatever it came out to, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you, we will chit chat as always. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you on the next one for more me losing my mind, but hopefully not sick. Thanks, guys.